But yeah, this vlog is just gonna be about how much I have in inventory and like of what things, if you guys were ever curious. What I pack. And this, of course, this convention is not like my usual conventions because I've had like 3 or 4 months to work on this inventory. Obi. All right, so this first little line of stuff right here are Evolutions. I unfortunately don't have Glaceon or Leafeon made, so we're working with 6 Espeons, 2 Eevees, 2 Jolteons, 1 Flareon, 1 Vaporeon, 6 Umbreons, and 6 Sylveons. These 2 are usually my most popular hats, and then of the Evolutions, and then usually it's honestly it's a tie between the others, I guess. Vaporeon's usually pretty popular. Leafeon and Glaceon are usually pretty popular too. Alright, so that's my evolution hats. This is what I have for non-evolutions, but still Pokemon. We have 5 Snorlax, 1 Haunter, 1 Pikachu, 1 Torchic, 5 Gengar, and then 5 Mimikyu. Mimikyu is also a pretty popular hat, and it's one of my newer ones. I think I just started making it last year, maybe beginning of last year. Haunter, technically I made it years ago, but I just now started incorporating it into my inventory, like things that I bring, because I could bring like lots of Pokemon, you know, but which ones are going to be most popular and want to sell? Gengar and Haunter are usually pretty good too. Torchic, I had someone really interested in a Torchic hat and I made it, so I went ahead and made 2. And this one gets lots of love, but nobody has bought it yet. Like, they're always like, oh my gosh, Torchic. All right, and then this is the hats that I have that are non-Pokemon. We got Pochita, we got 1. We have 5 Totoros, 5 Toothless, and then we have 2 of the pink Splatoon, 2 of orange Splatoon, and 1 of the blue Splatoon. And that is all the Scooty hats that I have. So all of these hats added up, plus the bucket hats and the link hats that I have, comes out to be $4,700-ish of inventory on just these types of hats. So I almost, like, if you include the bucket hats and stuff, I almost hit my $5,000 in hats. But not, I really wanted $5,000 in the Scooty hats, but that's okay. All right, so this is the rest of the hat inventory. So we got our bucket hats, we have Magikarp, and we have our link hats. So for link hats, I have about 25, but in different colors. So we got a bunch of rifle green, a bunch of dark green. Then I also have a couple of black, and then I also have like a red and like a light green color. I also have 1 Soot Sprite bucket hat, and then I have 3 cow bucket hats. 2 regular cow, 1 strawberry cow. And then, let's see how many of these. 10 of the yellow Pikmin bucket hat with the little flower. And then I think I only have 7 of the red with the little stem. And then we got 3 Magikarp hats. And I did 15 of these Korok bucket hats. So I hope you guys like Korok bucket hats. If they don't sell out here, they will be at Katsucon. 15. And then we also have some blue Team Aqua bandanas as well. Let's move on to beanies. All right, this is my beanie inventory. I have more blanks that I want to make, but this is all that I got done so far. If I have any extra time before I leave tonight, I will try to do some water and air for the Avatar: The Last Airbender. But for now, here's what we got. This is about $1,000 inventory in just beanies. I have 2 of the D20 beanies, and I even had a design for all the dice on a beanie, and I haven't even made it yet. That was on my list of things to do too, but it didn't happen. 2 of my butterfly beanies, we got Earth and Fire. I think I have 5 each. 1 Ditto, 1 Triforce, 1 Soot Sprite, 2 Vaporeon, 2 Lapras. And then right now we have 2 Gengar. Again, this is like my most popular beanie, so I want to make more. And then I think we got 5 Kirby beanies. This is probably my second popular. And then I think we got 6 Pochita beanies. Beanie inventory. All right, so I have 3 mini Appas, 1 regular size Appa. We have 1 Fufu, 1 Lulu. I did want to make some turtle ducks, but I didn't get any made. Then we have Squeakoids. Let me see how many I made. I have 21 Squeakoids. So here's a bag full of Squeakoids. And then this bag is also filled with Squeakoids. It also has squids in it. I did a total of 15 squids? 12 squids. And I did a couple of different colors. And there's also a few Screams and No Faces in here. I also have some that I still need to stuff. And now that I'm thinking of it, I don't know where those are. So I gotta find those. Because I'm gonna stuff them on my way to the convention. Speaking of Avatar plushies, we have 3 Momos, I think. Yes, 3 Momos. These are miscellaneous Kirby's that I have right now. There's an Acorn Kirby, a Bee Kirby, and then a few of the other color Kirby's, but I'm also making 15 more pink Kirby's, 10 blue Kirby's, 10 black Kirby's to have something to work on while I'm at the convention. We have 20 Koroks. Here, I'll take one of these guys out since these are newer, but little Korok guys. I tried to alternate between these 3 color leaves and these 2 different color browns. I also forgot that I got little Demogorgons in here. I believe I have 10 of these little Demogorgons. And then I currently have 5 of the Fresno Nightcrawlers, and then 1 little Mothman in here. But I was gonna do 10 more, but I think I ended up only getting 9 out of my fabric. So I'm gonna be making 9 more Mothmen. These are like my little tote bags. We have axolotl and we have strawberry tote bags inside of here. Got one little mushroom. And then I made 7 of these little Poro guys. 2 of them have mustaches. The rest do not, but I am bringing 1 little extra stash in case someone does want a mustache. And then I have 2 Sakis and 2 Rikus that are squished in here that I don't want to take out. And I think, what is this, 10 Bell Bag plushies. Currently, right now, I have about $2,800 in plushies. But again, I have, like 35 Kirby's that I'm gonna sew up, 9 Mothmen. I have Screams and No Faces somewhere that need to be stuffed. So that's probably closer to what, like 3,500? But we'll see. Some other things. I have my axolotl pillows. These don't sell crazy well, but I usually sell like 1 or 2 at every convention. The bigger conventions, I can usually sell more. And then of course I have keychains, stickers, hopefully gonna have some more shirts in that I can print. I was gonna say screen print, not screen printing. But overall, I think that's like all my inventory. That's what I'm bringing. It's what I have. It's somewhere around $10,000 worth of inventory. Do I think I'm gonna make $10,000 at Megacon? Probably not. But if I can beat last year's record, which was around, it was like high 5,000, then I'll be happy. If I do make 10,000, then I will have to kick butt to get stuff for KatsuCon, because that means that I sold out. But we will see. This is what we have. And that is my quick little show off for what I have prepped for Megacon. Like I said, I think I have about $10,000 in inventory, so we'll see how much I sell at Megacon. And then I'll try to get clips. If there's anything after this, it'll be clips of what I have left over, and kind of like just a quick of, this is all the inventory I have left after Megacon. This is the part after Megacon where I show you what stock I have left over. So I sold about half of my stock, I would say, at Megacon. And this is what we have left over. This is hats, like scooties that we have left over. I'm not gonna say how many I had before I went, because I don't know exactly, and it should be at the beginning of this video. There might have been a couple where I said that I had 6 and I might only had 5, but either way. So starting over here, we have 3 Gengars left. We still have a Haunter, still have 2 Jolteons. We only have 1 Umbreon left over. I think this is 3 Sylveons. Still have our 1 Flareon. Toothless sold pretty good too. We only have 2 Toothless, and we only have 2 Totoro. Totoro got a lot of love. Back here we still have a Torchic. We have 2 Mimikyus, and we have 3 Espeons, which I'm very excited about because I'm pretty sure this one was 6, and I had 6 for the past like 2 conventions. And I have an online order, or I got an online order at the convention, and I have another one for Espeon. So Espeon's getting some love. 1 Pikachu. I'm pretty sure this is still all my Snorlaxes. Snorlax did not get any love, so hopefully he gets some love at KatsuCon. And then we have 2 orange Splatoon hats. So that means I sold the Pochita completely out, which I only had 1. I sold Eevee. I had 2 of those, and then Umbreon almost sold out. But I believe that's it. Like, I don't think anything else sold out that I'm completely forgetting. But I do feel like, for me, I used to make 2 of everything, and I was always worried, like, would I have sold a 3rd if I had it? And I do think 3 of each item seems to be a good number, because I have, like, Gengar, I believe I sold 2. Umbreon, like, I sold 4 of them. So that's a good number. I sold 2 of Sylveon. Toothless, Mimikyu, Totoro, like, those all sold 3. So I feel like 2 to 3. I do like making 5 because I have stuff left over. So I do think I'll still continue to make 5 of things. But other things that aren't as popular, I'll just do like 2 or 3, and that'll probably last me. Like Jolteon, Flareon, oh, Vaporeon. Can't believe I forgot Vaporeon. It's my favorite. I only brought 1 of those, and that's sold out. And then I do have 2 Leafeons that I have made for KatsuCon, and then hopefully I'll have 2 Glaceons finishing up. But I'm sad that I don't think I'm going to have time to make Vaporeon or Eevee in time, so I'm still not going to have all the evolutions available at KatsuCon. Alright, so here is beanies and bucket hats and link hats and, you know, Magikarp Aqua Bandana. So let's start with the front here. For Korok, I think I sold 1 Korok bucket hat. I'm kind of sad about it. I'm glad I sold 1, but I made 15, and they got a lot of attention, and I wore 1, and I think that helped a little bit for attention, but I guess it's maybe just does better, like, if people can see it, like, online. But that is listed on my website, and it is listed on my Etsy if you're interested. Pikmin buckets hats sold well. I think we sold a few of each. We have 6 yellow, 4 red left. We still have our Soot Sprite and our cow bucket hats. Somebody was interested in the cow bucket hat, and it didn't fit their head. Otherwise, I think that they would have got it. So that's a little sad. Sorry, I'm tripping over Daisy down here. This is what we got left for link hats. We had a lot more dark green. Now we have like 3, and then I think we have 4, 5 rifle green, 2 black. We sold the colorful ones, and I think I had a couple of lime green. 2 Magikarps left, and we didn't sell any of the aqua bandanas, so I believe I started with 4, and I have 4 left. All right, for beanies, we did sell out of a lot of versions. We have 2 Umbreons left, 1 of the Air, 1 of the Vaporeon, 2 Lapras, and 1 of the Kirby, 3 Pochita, and then 4 Fire. So I only brought 1 water, but it sold out. Earth, I brought like 5. They all sold out. Very surprising that Fire didn't sell out. The D21 sold out. Oh, my butterfly one, I brought 2 of those, sold both of those. I had, I think, 1 Ditto, 1 left. It sold, Gengar sold. I did do a couple of new beanie designs though, and I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I can get this shadow off of me. That might help a little. But we have this of all the dice. I had this one made before Megacon. I just didn't take the time to put it on a beanie yet. I didn't know what colors I wanted to do. But here it is on like a hunter green and like a light blue. So I really like that. These are the same colors I used for earth and water. We have a Zorora. This is a very large embroidery, so you can see that it takes up more of the beanie, but it still leaves a good amount for your head. But this one will probably fit a little tighter. It would be the only negative side. And then we have Mew. I did like a shiny and a pink because I have this blue color that I only use for water, and I wanted to find something else to use it for. And then I was like, Ditto, but I wanted to try out a new one, and Mew and Ditto kind of have the same colors for shiny and regular. And yes, this could be a little more closer to the shiny color, but I think that this fits pretty well. Like for beanie color options, this is the closest I'm gonna get. But I really love how this turned out. I love that it's more of like a peeker style, because if I just did the eyes, I feel like that could have been any Pokemon, any creature, but having that outline, I think that really helps it look like Mew. All right, and last but not least, we have our plushies. You can see it definitely looks like less. We didn't sell any axolotl pillows, but we sold 2 shirts. I think they were both smalls, which was surprising, but 2 of the axolotl shirts. That is I Cry a Lotl. We didn't sell any Tang bags, but if I have time, I'm gonna try to print some Tang shirts. We shall see. And we sold 2 bell bags, I think, 2 or 3. And unfortunately, one guy got one for free because he walked away before I could make sure the transaction went through, and it was declined. So I sell them for $15, but if I think about material wise, it's not that much cost for materials, but I did lose the cost of my time, but that's okay. I still, made money that I am happy with, but I thought that was a quick note that I'll add. Make sure they stay at your table before they walk away, and that was completely my fault. I asked if they wanted a receipt before it went through, and usually when people are like, do you want a receipt? That means you're done, you're good. And if your answer is no, you can leave. But I don't like the awkward silence, so I'm usually try to the few seconds before, I will ask if they want a receipt, but that's why we don't do that. All right, this big bag is full of little things we have left, but it's also full of things that I remade. I think for like squids and octopi, is that right? I think we had 4 of them. I know I was left with 3 Koroks. They were the orange guys. So only had 3 of these left. We brought 20. Kirby's, I only had 1 pink, 1 black, one yellow, which is the pineapple, and a red, maybe. And I had more that I could have made, but it was like dwindling down at that time, so I didn't make any more. But we're making more for KatsuCon. I made more Scream guys off camera, so I don't know how many like I have left of them, but I know we probably sold 2 Screams, which is surprising, and then No Face, probably closer to like 4. I think that's all in here. I am gonna be bringing my Waddle Dee plush left over from Patreon. We sold our regular size Appa, and we still have 2 mini. I forgot that I brought 3 mini Appas, so we still have 2 left. Still have Fufu. We sold all 3 Momos. I think it was like 1 on Thursday, 1 on Friday, 1 on Saturday. So very happy with that. No Poros. Sold all like 7 Poros. And I totally forgot that that was something that I wanted to do today too, for sure. There's not enough time, guys. We leave in the morning to go to KatsuCon. Didn't sell any Saki or Riku. We sold all our Fresno night crawlers. I think I had like 5. And then we sold, I think, 1 Mothman. I ended up having like 8 of those. And so I probably only have 7 left. Sold a couple of Demogorgons. I think I showed them what they looked like before. That's why I'm not taking them out of the bag. And then Squeakoids sold pretty good. I want to say I probably sold about half of them. And then I had a few on my Etsy when I got back. So we probably have like 8 left in here. And I think I took 21. Yeah, and that's it. Keychains sold okay. I think I sold like 2 or 3 Mothmen and like 2 Splatoon, maybe a Kirby, but I think that was about it. Stickers sold pretty well. I had a lot of people ask if I had Lethal Company stickers, and I didn't because I had a Lethal Company tip jar, but I did make some Lethal Company stickers for KatsuCon because I am doing a Lethal Company stamp rally. And I did make little Lethal Company guys. I worked on that yesterday on my live. So if you're interested in that, check out my live that's like, we're making these for the company. And it's got little intern employees in their suits. And that's what my sticker looks like. And then I use that to base off what I wanted my plushie to look like. I think that's all. I'm trying to think if there's any stock that I had like hid in a way that I would have forgot about. I think we're good. I didn't put posters out. I did put my mystery bags out. I think I had like 3 or 4. Those all sold. I don't do the acrylic pins anymore, so I don't really have anything to put in my mystery bags other than like keychains and stickers. So I'm kind of just waiting to see if there's any other product I want to get to go in there. But that is it for my Megacon inventory. What I had, what I have left, and I'm pretty happy with what's sold there. I of course would have loved to sold more, but that means I just wouldn't have as much for KatsuCon, which is okay. Let me know if you guys like this video. Would you like me to do more before and after? It would have been nice to do like immediately after, and then I wouldn't have to like decide what I had remade, because those beanies I remade a whole lot of them. So trying to figure out how many I had left. I tried to check my Megacon footage, and I kind of showed it, but I didn't show behind the table. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that that's pretty accurate. I know like Kirby, there might have been 1 or 2 more, but overall, everything else is pretty accurate for what I had left over. So now I'm gonna pack up my car, and we're gonna go get new tires put on Joey's car, and we're gonna leave early in the morning. So I'm gonna try to get any last minute things I can, and I still have to pack my clothes and stuff. But that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and be on the lookout for a KatsuCon vlog. Bye bye.